Dude, these guys are on fire these days. Mike Tyson's back in the ring, and this time he's got a bone to pick with none other than Jake Paul. You won't believe it. Tyson just dropped a warning that's got everyone on edge. We're talking about some seriously intense training footage that's got Jake Paul shaking in his boots, and Tyson means business. Dudes, check it out. Mike Tyson is straight up killing it. In training camp, this dude's hitting the gym like a freaking tornado. His Snapchat game is off the charts, with footage that'll make your jaw hit the floor seriously. We're talking punches so fast, they'll make your head spin, and hit so hard, they'll knock you into next week. And get this, Tyson's not just Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul throwing hands for fun. Nah, he's sending a message straight to Jake Paul with every snap he made, saying, "Bro, you ain't ready for what I'm bringing to the table, and let me tell you, he's not messing around." This is some serious stuff. Tyson's not doing it alone. He's got Rafael Cordo in his corner, pushing him to new heights of awesomeness, and UFC boss Dana White. He's hyped as heck about Tyson's training. Man, at least I know. I talked to his wife a couple of days ago, and he's taking it seriously. He's training for it, and you know we'll see how it plays out. Dana White said, and with Joe Rogan giving him props on his speed and power, it's clear that Tyson's still got that fire in his belly at 55. Mike Tyson's power is the last thing to go, but the speed is still there while watching one of Tyson's training videos. But if we talk about Jake Paul's training videos, especially when you stack him up against Tyson's ferocity in the ring, hey, let's give credit where credit is due. Paul's got a 91 record for a reason, right? Even his loss against Tommy Fury was a close call, and Fury's no joke in the boxing world. Sure, Paul's got some skills. I mean, the dude's not messing around, but let's be real. Have you seen Tyson's training videos? It's like 30 seconds of pure, unadulterated fury. One of those combos would knock Paul out cold. No questions asked, and don't even get me started on that uppercut. Paul's got a good one, but his aim was not so much last fight. He was swinging and missing like it was going out of style. And let's face it, if Tyson was 80 years old, he'd still wipe the floor with that kind of performance. But here's the kicker. I don't think this fight's going to be legit, man. It's like Tyson's on a whole other level, and Paul, well, let's just say he's got some work to do if he wants to hang with the big boys. But hey, who knows? Anything can happen in the ring, right? We'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. You got to hear what Tyson was saying. Even at 53, he's ready to take on KSI and Logan Paul at the same time. No sweat. Like, imagine prime Tyson in the ring against those dudes. It's over before it even started. And when Tyson talks about Jake's punches, he's not holding back. He's like, I see those punches coming a mile away, man. And check this out. Tyson's not about that fancy footwork. Nah, he's all about going straight for the jugular. No boxing, just straight up brawling. And get this, Tyson's not just talking the talk. He's walking the walk. He's like, give me 30 days of training and I'll take on anyone. That's some serious confidence right there, dude.
Day 3, you still want to f with me? I'm getting ready for you.
Tyson's throwing down some serious warnings to Paul, and he's not holding back one bit. He's straight up saying, I'll murder that dude in the ring. Can you even imagine the intensity of those words coming from the legend himself? Check this out. Tyson's not just talking tough for the sake of it. Now he's got the skills to back it up. He's been training like an absolute beast, getting ready to unleash his fury on Paul like never before. It's like he's on a mission to prove once and for all who bosses in the ring. But here's where it gets even crazier. Tyson's not just threatening to take Paul down, he's promising to do it in the most brutal way possible. He's like, I'll rip his head off and eat his children. Well, talk about taking things to the next level. Tyson's not backing down, not even for a second. He's like, I'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. That's the kind of confidence that'll make your head spin, dude. Have you seen what Tyson's been posting on Snapchat lately? He's sending out these seriously chilling messages to Jake Paul, and it's got everyone talking. I mean, check out this one pic of Tyson drinking from a water bottle with his wraps on after training. He's getting ready to unleash some serious pain, and he's calling out to Paul like, "Yo, where are you at, man?" It's intense, dude. And then there's this other message. Tyson sent it to Paul. Fighting is a sport. If you're not humble, it's going to bring humbleness to you. Tyson's not just mad, he's furious like a raging bull, ready to charge. And you know what set him off? Paul crossed the line by disrespecting Tyson's dead child. That's like throwing gasoline on a fireman. Tyson's been training like a beast, but now he's kicked it up into overdrive. He's hitting the gym with a vengeance, pounding those bags like they owe him money. And he's not just training to win, he's training to destroy. He's like a man who is possessed, fueled by anger, and ready to unleash hell in the ring. Check out what Tyson had to say about it. "Paul's gone too far this time, disrespecting my child. That's unforgivable." It's like he's drawing a line in the sand, letting Paul know that he's crossed into dangerous territory. Paul wants to disrespect me and my family. Well, he's going to pay for it in the ring, and let me tell you, when Tyson says something like that, you better believe he means business. Tyson's not just out for blood, he's out for revenge.
We're gonna see. I want to see how hard he hits, Mike. I really want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson, but I have an iron.
When Tyson steps into that ring, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. It's going to be wild. It's going to be intense, and it's going to be a fight for the ages. But man, did you hear what Jake Paul had to say in response to Mike Tyson's chilling messages? Things are heating up big time, so here's the deal, right? Paul's not backing down one bit. He's like, "Mike Tyson undervalued me, man." It's like he's ready to take on the legend himself and prove once and for all that he's not to be messed with. And let me tell you, his confidence is through the roof. Paul's throwing down the gauntlet like never before, saying, "I'll kick his ass," and you know what? He's not just talking smack, he's backing it up with his intense training and killer mindset. But here's where it gets even crazier. Paul's not just brushing off Tyson's threats. He's like, "Bring it, Tyson. I'm ready for whatever you've got." Oh dude, have you heard about the tension between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson leading up to their epic showdown? It's like things are getting really serious really fast. Despite their past friendship, there's some serious tension brewing between these two heavyweight contenders. I mean, they even had a 7-hour negotiation just to arrange the fight. That's how intense things are getting. And check out what Paul had to say about it on his podcast, BS with Jake Paul. He's like, when you sign the contract, something changes, right? It's like he's acknowledging that once they step into that ring, it's come on no more, Mr. Nice Guy. But here's the thing. Even though they're gearing up to go head-to-head, there's still a ton of respect between these two fighters. Paul's like, obviously, I love him and respect him so much that it's like he's giving props to Tyson, while also getting himself mentally prepared to throw down in the ring. Paul's dissing Tyson left, right, and center. Tyson's past his prime, and I'm going to make him regret stepping into the ring with me. But hold up, cause Tyson's not about to let Paul get away with talking smack without firing back. Oh no, Tyson's coming in hot with his own brand of trash talk. He's like, Paul's just a little punk who's going to get knocked back to reality. And you know what, this back and forth banter is just adding fuel to the fire for their epic showdown. So yeah, things might be getting a little tense between Paul and Tyson, but hey, that's all part of the game when you're gearing up for the fight of your life. And you better believe it's going to be one epic battle that nobody's going to want to miss. So stay tuned for all the action, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and ring the bell so you never miss out on the hype.